Hello, my name is Joy Wisdom, and I want to talk to you about the fastest ticket to advanced spiritual attainment that you can receive, advance to massive acceleration in your spiritual attainment. The program that I'm going to talk to you about, brought by the Divine Feminine to help advance and advance the spiritual alignment of the four selves, and to help you raise yourself above the parapet of no suffering. This is a very different type of program that is going to allow you to accelerate the rebirth of the self to sacred, cosmic, and galactic living. Very exciting program, and I'm going to tell you more about it. The ultimate spiritual makeover is to help the personal advancement program, where it takes you beyond the humanness and takes you to an awakening empowerment of the self. A spiritual warrior accelerator, removing the veils of restrictions from ancient interpretations and helping the spiritual warrior master to become the Aquarian age master with this makeover program. It helps you to heal the past, empower the present, and liberate your future. And it doesn't take long for you to attain it. That is the magic of this program. We can be stuck in ancient ways and slowing down our spiritual advancement. And this has been going on for quite some time for the globe, as we have become entrapped and linked to cultural dogma more than we realize. And it has limited us from old ancient thinking, ritual and religious practices that have brainwashed us big degrees. We have made the mind more powerful than the heart. And when the heart has been squashed, suppressed like this, it makes it a challenge to individually advance. Various limits exist for each person, and it is unique to them because of the cultural and lineage consciousness that has been taken on board. We have been conditioned, we have followed suit, we have mirrored, etc., and thinking this was the best way forward, brainwashed to continue. And it has been, because we didn't have anything else. Now we have a huge program that is there to help you to grow, develop, and to reach the attainments that we could only dream of from sacred, cosmic, and galactic. Culturally and in the lineage, we can see that consciousness is lower in different parts of the world. And of course, this lower consciousness holds back society en masse in their advancements, because we have such an imbalance in our consciousness and in mass consciousness. So we had great abilities, frequencies that we could live with in Lemuria, Atlantis, in Egypt, Cathars. They were awakening times, but unfortunately battles endured, and they were internally as well as externally, where hearts and minds closed in cruel times, and areas of being misunderstood personally and on a collective level. Many choices, emotions, rituals, and religious beliefs have diverted us away from the purity path, lost in time zones and history, and we can get very stuck in them. One of the things that I incorporate in this program is to remove the veils of time from those limitations and barriers that we have inherited, we've been conditioned to, and certainly past life choices have limited us on our spiritual development. We can be living automatic defaults to ancient thinking, keeping us entrapped in old time zones and reducing our consciousness that is there for us to connect to. We have had lives of where we've been comfortably numb and disconnected and felt very lost, and lived lives of no spiritual advancement or connection. And human life can be shocking to live when we are full of emotions. We lose lots of our connections and our spiritual connections. can't be attained. So consciousness is an internal state driven from the heart and the mind. And the heart is the heart of the matter. Without the heart, we can't move up. And certainly I've met lots and lots of people who teach healing, but from my perspective, their heart was closed. Essentially, what that person is teaching is therefore dumbed down because of the frequencies that they are living and what they can then interpret for others. Consciousness is involved in enlightenment, and without individual, society, and cultural consciousness, it's a long road to spiritual enlightenment. Today's enlightenment is the best it's been ever on our planet, on planet Earth. And spiritual advancement is a personal journey. In the past, we have lived and been hidden away in monasteries, nunneries, etc., hermits, so that we didn't have to interact and we could grow spiritually, and why these places were so popular. Unity and oneness is the key for spiritual development, and that means unity and oneness of your vessel, your physicality, because the energetics and physical work together to interface to be able to bring bigger spiritual development. Our four selves, the physical, energetics, and that's the aura of etheric body, emotional, and mental body, are involved in how fast we can process or be held back, limited in our advancement or progressing. Limitation and stagnancy happens when physicality and energetic interfaces are dysfunctional, out of sync. So when we are very much closing the heart here, we can't build up here to where we need to be and going upwards, because the human chakras, we have millions of human chakras internally. We talk about the main 7 or 9, as I like to call it, around the ear chakras as well, because that is the start of our energetic function. Everything we do in a physical way is affecting these chakras. They're also affecting the other tiny pinhead chakras that we have in the physical body, and it will go out here because they are all connected. We are one unit. If anything on this unit is out of sync, then both sides of the coin will be affected, physically and energetically. Why it is important to get this unit, the 4 selves, working correctly for you. Your world changes when this is in sync. Energetics are part of our spiritual awakening and required to spiritually tap into. It also supports you 24/7. You can't live without energy, although a lot of professional health carers, etc., don't believe in energy. Whether you believe it or not, it is a big part of your life and what you're going to be able to do, your health, your consciousness, and also brain function all relies on energetics. So here is an example. If we have unbalanced or broken chakras, we then have problems in our health because major organs won't form properly. They will not support us because these chakras hold the energy to support those millions of chakras we have within our physicality. When we are emotional, we are easily stressed and we can become irrational, we can become ungrounded. When we have balanced chakras, we are stable, relaxed, and pragmatic. We're more effective. Unfortunately, if we haven't got balanced chakras, we forget easily, confuse, tasks take longer than necessary. And when we do have that energy coming in, we can be clear-headed. We can make decisions immediately. Everything about our life becomes more effective. We don't have the drama. We don't have the breakdown in communication because we can communicate and we are clear-headed and know what we want. The inner growth, we can have slower development, blinkered to our real potential. And when we have balanced, clear chakras, we have inner development faster. Your world is faster, you achieve more, you can fit more into your day, etc. And our perception for intuition will be switched off. And from other people's behavior, we won't realize, we won't have the spatial awareness around us. And when we have balanced, clear chakras, we have a greater ability to know, and working with our sixth sense, our intuition, our third eye, etc. Our inner sat-nav helps to squish down wasting time. You have more of a direct route. Of course, coming up to the spiritual awareness, we can be oblivious to spirituality and that of others when we are having a balanced and connected chakras. We have increased awareness of our spiritual body, and this is where we start to grow from a consciousness and development situation or platform. So we need body, mind, energy to be able to function and to engage in the spiritual interfacing that we have lying dormant within us. And there are many, many, many levels of this and different chakra interfaces that allow you to build this energy going out into your aura to be able to support you. I know that some gurus, they are said to have huge auras that go out right across cities, towns, and you can feel their energy. And this is what happens when you build your energy, you build that interface. It also helps to protect you from having negativity. And this is all incorporated into the power of three. The other key part of awakening is the fourth heart chakra, and it has the threefold flame. The threefold flame is there to help you ignite your spiritual journey. And it's aligned with our I am present. The first connection to your I am presence is the ninth chakra. This is where the threefold flame builds here to allow you to receive more love and nurturing. And it starts to build upwards to connect to your I am presence. And your I am presence has several different stages in the solar chakras. And in the program of Power of Three, we connect you up to the 30th chakra. Thinking about where we are here in a human frame, we have 9 main chakras if you include the ears. Then we build upwards to solar chakras where emotions aren't even acknowledged. They do not affect you when you start working with solar chakras. And solar chakras can influence your 9, bringing 9 human chakras, bringing a different perspective from a solar perspective of where emotions are out of the picture. So did you know we have 3 heart chakras, 3 crown chakras, and 2 third eyes? They are development for galactic consciousness that requires upshift to a dual chakra solar operation, which is where solar chakras take over these. And that is a very different living. The 12th chakra is aligned to our sacred heart, our second heart opening. In the heart chakra, we have 3 heart chakras, and by opening and living from all, we can live in peace with a tri-heart center. And this can be delivered to you from the Power of Three program. 12th chakra is known as Christ consciousness connection. It is an energy, a frequency. It's nothing to do with religion. It is a frequency that we can then work from. The crystalline children, or the crystal children that came in 2000, come in with a sacred heart. They already came in with the sacred heart, and they were connected to the 12th chakra. This is why these crystal children are very different, because they are already rooting this energy and can feel very different to many people within their family, etc. So the 3 heart chakras, you have the 4th heart chakra, threefold flame, that is activated, and the sacred heart, and that is activated in stage 1 of the Power of Three. Then you have the cosmic heart that is connected up to the 20th chakra. So you're starting to work from solar chakras here from number 8 upwards, and you then work with a tri-heart center. And life is very different with 3-heart awakening function. You feel complete. It's a coming home. And the 4th heart chakra, sacred and cosmic heart, make this tri-heart center that you can then live with. So the ultimate spiritual makeover is to receive opportunities to advance faster than ever before. This very much is an advanced training, although you don't need any previous training. It's a comprehensive rebirth program, regenerating spiritual awakening for the Aquarian age, advancement and transition. There are different programs within that. Power of 3 is one. So the Power of 3 program includes solar chakra integration, dual solar chakra operation, omnipresence, that is bringing emotional intelligence, twin flame unity. Your I am presence connection goes to a solar living connection, and it encompasses all omniverse living, which is all seeing, all feeling, all seeing, hearing, feeling, and you can be aware of all of these things, but you're not feeling any hindrance with that. You are in the moment, and you can observe without being affected. The galactic heart is where this is the tri-heart center that we have here, and then we build the Genesis connection to the galactic heart that then works on a very different level to a tri-heart center. This is where you can interface massively higher interfaces that hasn't ever been given to man on planet Earth before. And this is what makes it very, very new. We also have the connection to the galactic mind. And because the mind can be rather stubborn in how it interprets, etc., again, it helps you to make changes to a much, much bigger perception of universal perception rather than just a human perception. 4 stages of development in the Power of 3. There's also soul and soul psychology, which is helping you to connect to your soul agenda. And we have an additional, the Atlantean template connection, or ANK, that is helping to give us more of those Atlantean connections that we can then live with. The Atlantean template connection would be something that would be followed through after the Power of 3 because of the high energy that you would be involved with. So there are individual steps that you can take with these courses and grow in a slower way, or you could have a block booking and do it over 12 to 18 months. And there are additional benefits to that, and included is manuals, CPD approved certificates, there's group meetings, share evenings, etc. That is involved in the block booking. It includes opening those 3 heart chakras, 3 crown chakras, 2 third eye chakras, crystalline body activation, soul dual chakra living, helping you then to integrate on a divine level that you can live every day. And that's about soul and soul psychology. And some of them are coming up in October and some in November. So if you wanted to do the whole thing, it would be around 25 days of inner spiritual and personal transformation in different segments and training. And there is a period of time between those trainings of the Power of 3. I normally suggest 3 months between that development. And that is for you to get used to the energy, because this is very high energy and people are bowled over by it. Reiki masters, all sorts of people that have done other things have said, I haven't ever felt anything like this. Very, very enlightening. Your world changes. The Ultimate Makeover program changes people's lives. It gives you skills to help yourself 24/7, gives you more understanding about life and how you manage yourself and how you manage others, personal self-growth and development plans, receive unique benefits for you, improve your health and well-being, grounding and stability. Stop absorbing other people's negativity. It helps give you a buffer of energy. You receive all the positive, but you don't receive the negativity. And in the past, when we've had barriers or protection upon us, we haven't been able to receive anything. It stopped everything. And that's not a brilliant idea. So this is very intelligent, and it allows the good stuff in and helps to negate and burn off the negative. It builds self-esteem, gives you more confidence. It creates the oneness and unity of the self. Energetically, you expand and inner transformation takes place. And the inner sat-nav guidance gives you a direct route, and it stops you wasting time. Your life can advance and you have the direct route of what you're here for and getting on your soul agenda. So enjoy the rebirth of galactic genesis with empathics, sensitives, indigos, crystals, starseeds, rainbows, cosmics, every human. And what we're trying to do to help you to do is to remove the lineage traits, blocking, limiting, and connections to your divine living that you are entitled to live, want to live. Advancements build with each stage of wisdom training. Levels and steps of transformation are received. You can enhance life, relationships, your career, and your well-being. Your health improves dramatically with this energy. It's a package worth trillions to each person, unlocking life with advancements we could only dream of, acknowledgement, honor, and respect for self and from others, love and bliss 24/7. Let this program heal the past, empower the present, and liberate your future. And this is what somebody else's feedback was, that this program can really empower us and help us to achieve that which we didn't believe we could achieve. And that's quite an accolade to receive from others who have found that they could heal the past, empower the present, and liberate their future to new horizons of the Aquarian age. Please contact. I would love to hear from you, and we can set a plan for you, a program for your development to empower the present and liberate your future to new horizons. I am Joy Wisdom, and you can find more information on our website, www.allunus.co.uk. Thank you for listening.